Where does beatboxing come from, man? Where does it come from? I started when I was really young, actually. I was about 7 or 8, like really young. And I used to do it around the house, get my parents' nerves. They'll testify to that. Beatbox-wise, the thing was, I never had any kind of reference points. I was from a small village in south of England, so it wasn't like, oh, check this beatboxer out. It was more something that I just did habitually and then developed. I then heard different beatboxers through hip-hop and such. Artists like Bobby McFerrin, for me, he's like one of the original beatboxers, mouth masters. And of course, then there's Razel, and then from there, the list goes on. Killa Kela.
Let the killer Kela take it.
Let's do it again.
I practice a lot in sound checks because now I've become really dependent on using this as an additional tool to the sound that I'm looking for. You know, I'll try different things and play around with the sonics. That's like door opening time, you know? You get your style from different sounds and different forms of music. Technology's taking it there, so you can do the same with your mouth. And it is all about having a sound library, essentially. If you can get as many sounds as you can that are identifiably yours, for me, that's exactly what beatboxing's about. So my sound is snares. I've got a big obsession with snares. I love it. So it starts off with a like that. That's mine, and then that's mine too. Inwards. Scratch that. You can turn up the pitch. Reverse it. Same with, I mean, the list goes on for ages. Basically, I'd hear something and I would mimic it, still do. But then on the flip side, you'll do a sound and you'll think to yourself, whoa, that kind of sounds like that. Maybe if I curve my lips or I switch the tone of it or breathe inwards instead of outwards. The sequence of events when you're beatboxing is you'll breathe like almost circular in a very trumpeter kind of way. And as you're doing that, you then evolve into adding sounds. Now, if you want a bass kick, that's a B and a P together. That's a P with your lips, pockets there. P. You want a hi-hat, that's an S, like that. And then the snare could be the click snare, which you put the sides of your tongue up to the palate of your mouth, and like a duck sound, but sharper, you go. Then through repetition, you. And then from there, you add the rhythm. Now I use boots and cats, so it's like boots and cats, boots and cats. And that's just a simplified version. Right? All in a day's work.
Virgin Media, proud sponsors of Britain's Got Talent.